Good, people. It's good. Let's get the likes up when we get in. How you guys doing? Let's get it. Desmond was good. Desmond, how you? Everything good? What's going on? What's going on? Thank you guys for the likes, man. I see the likes going up crazy. I appreciate the likes is going up. I appreciate that, man. Jonathan was good. Sonic Seattle was good. Thanks have strong offer. What's Atlanta's strong offer? What's Atlanta's strong offer? Seattle, Sonic. Fringe, my boy Fringe was good. Stephanie was good. That's right. Get the likes up. She said, get the likes up, man. We got 8 likes, man. 16 people in here, man. Let's try to go 100 for 100. John Collins and Cam Reddish for Ben. I think that's solid. That's solid. That's solid right there. Subscribe if you new. That's right. Subscribe if you new. She's doing a better job than me, man. Subscribe if you new. Yeah, but that's a that's solid right there. That's solid. I know Sixers probably gonna want a little more because if you look at it, John Collins. That's why y'all hearing that they trying to trade Tobias Harris also. So they put Tobias Harris in the Ben Simmons trade too. So that's crazy. Oh yeah, Saturday THT the 15th. Yeah, I don't think he gonna go on the 15th, but yeah, he eligible on the 15th. He been playing better too. D. John, what's good, bro? He been playing better. We got to admit THT been playing better. That's why I tell you guys, the way basketball is, a younger guy, long as they on the upscale, you cannot give up on them. They're gonna find a way. You know what I mean? They're gonna find a way. Dre Life, Eric was good. Eric, Tentacion, Theo was good. Yeah. Yeah, Tobias Harris, and I won't be surprised. They could find. I think they could find it. Even though bad as we don't like Tobias Harris contract, but coaches love Tobias Harris because he don't hurt you, and he gonna if you see he to me Tobias Harris is fool's gold. You look at him and you go and look at the box score and you see 21 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He might shoot 50%. You be like, damn. He did good, but when you watch him, it's different. You know, Raymond was good. Dow Pitts was good, bro. Oh, they definitely have to do that to get rid of Westbrook. I agree with you 100%. Like a Mozgov contract, but I just don't think Westbrook going nowhere this year anyway. I just think he bottomed out. I don't see one team where they could benefit from it. It would have to be a longer contract. It'll have to be a Laker taking on somebody got a contract they don't like, and the Lakers taking it on. I really don't see it. Donkey Kong was good. Memphis 17-17. Memphis 10. Yeah, I agree. That's the thing with Tobias Harris. He don't give you, to me, he no real impact. But that's why I said you can't just do numbers. That's why I don't get in an argument with guys who just do numbers. You watch the game. And he don't have no real impact on the game. But if you look at the end of this game, you say, damn, he contribute. Like even times when they played in the playoffs, you look, he just don't give it to you. But the most important part, teams like him, and you'll be able to get rid of him. Yeah, Knicks fans want to trade Julius Randle now. That's crazy. Yeah, Knicks fan want to trade Julius Randle. Don Dada was good. That's crazy. Yeah, Knicks fans want to trade Julius. That's why I said it's crazy. It's going to be busy. You know how it's going to be busy? Because you got teams really believe they can win. Like before, it's like when Golden State was smacking people, teams felt like that's what a lot of teams felt. No, what we're going to do, these guys going to be good for a long time. Teams were saying to themselves, what we do, we're going to do a slow rebuild. That's why, like when the Warriors, the Lakers was able to slow build. You know what I mean? The Warriors was fun watching, and you could enjoy watching their game. And the Lakers was slow building and getting young players. And now it's a different story. Nobody look at Golden State where they right now. This year, Golden State say we can't beat them. Smart and Horford for Russ, I do that. I do that. Six is making room for James Harden. Denny, you know it's crazy, Denny? I was just about to get to that. I think you said something good yesterday too, Denny. I think you kind of know your shit, Denny. I think you kind of know your shit, Denny, because it's funny you said that. Because when I saw Tobias Harris today, I said, Tobias Harris, I said, yo, they might be trying to make a move for Harden. Like, you know what I mean? Because Harden is what's name. Boy, I came on mind, but this broke far as the thing. So I ain't really get a chance to really crunch the numbers and things like Philly cap space. But when I saw they said Tobias Harris, because that just came out of left field, and they want to package him with Ben. And so them two together is 70 million. Like, you know, so it crossed my mind. You Baller's Life, you 100% right about that. That's where they went wrong at. And I'm telling you where they went wrong at. Deep down in Daryl Morey heart, he wanted to do it, but people was crucifying him like, oh, he just want to go get his old players and this, that, and third. And that's what hurt him. And then I'm hearing that they didn't want to trade with the Sixers, which is stupid. The Rockets. Look at the Rockets right now. You're not benefit. They didn't benefit from that James Harden trade. They didn't. Yeah, Harden might. Yeah, I think Torian Craig and T.J. Warren would fit. Oh, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. But T.J. Warren, I don't know if he's coming back this year. Is he coming back this year? We better get them low. We have to be better get them low. Said Russ, THT, and none for Levert and Miles. The only thing about I just don't see Indiana. I'm thinking about their coach too, Rick Carlisle. See, when y'all factor in trades, y'all got to think what type of person. Rick Carlisle, I don't know. Rick Carlisle, I don't know, man. I don't know. And it's not like Turner and Levert contract is bad, but they can't get rid of it. See, that's the thing. Harden ain't worth no 205. I agree with you, Tatacion. I agree. KJ the Kid was good, bro. Omaha was good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's get the likes up, guys. That hit the thumbs up. Yeah, but I said that though. Free Kevin Knox, free Mo Bamba. Somebody I seen online it was an interesting three-way trade. It made sense. It said because I don't think the Pistons will want THT back because um the players they have there already. They said THT to Orlando, um Kendrick Nunn, Mo Bamba, and Bazemore to Detroit, and Jerry and Grant to the Lakers. I seen that. I said that's interesting way they put that together. Who said TJ Warren and Kawhi in the space? It says Foreign Kemba, Noel for Russ Reeves, Bazemore. I do that. I do that. Noel Kemba, shit. And Foreign. You're about to take Robinson out, but I do that. But I get it, Robinson, as far as the money. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is the Lakers going to do something. And I think the Lakers, for it to be out there like that, the Lakers gonna get either I think Turner or Grant. I would like Cam Reddish. I would like somehow if the Lakers could somehow end up with two. I want like two wing because I'm not too crazy about like far as like Stanley Johnson's solid. He playing all right, but I'm not like the like far as that prime time. The minutes having him on the team is cool, but I would love somehow we could walk away with a combination of. I take these combinations. Doesn't matter. Like a Cam Reddish and a Josh Jackson. Somebody could both of them guys on the team. Uh, uh, Torrey and Craig, like he said, Torrey and Craig, T.J. Warren, um, Jeremy and Grant, and Josh Jackson. I just think we need two more wings. I would love that, Eric. I would love that. Cam Reddish and Turner. Yeah, oh, that'd be big. So buddy gonna cook you out tonight. Dundada was good, bro. How you, Dundada? Dundada. You said Grant not gonna help? Why do you think Germany Grant wouldn't help? Reg Dog was good. West Side. My boy Reg Dog is in the building. DC Static was good. Oh, the Clippers chance if they get healthy, Clippers could be dangerous. Clippers could be dangerous because y'all look at it like this. And I told people before, I like the big twos. I like the big twos. Long as you have like other guys that's good that can do some things, you don't need a big three because big three sometimes deplete you overall. You know what I'm saying? And the Clippers in a playoff setting, a Kawhi and Paul George defensively on the wings. See, this is where they get ahead at because when you play guys like the LeBrons, the the Lucas, the the Devin Bookers, you need them type guys. That's why I said I want the Lakers to come up with two guys on the wing because that's why I said if we could come out like a Josh Jackson, I said the Cam Reddish, or either Torian Craig or Josh Jackson. You know what I mean? Two guys that's capable and got up, especially what's his name, Josh Jackson. Do have some upside. He got a good game. It is that he's in Detroit. People ain't seeing it. But if a guy like him, man, and come in and give some minutes, he athletic. You need those type guys, and they got Kawhi, Paul George, and then they got good role players around them. Clippers can be dangerous, yes. Marquise Wilkes was good. Can the Lakers get Ben and Harris? Nah, Lakers ain't get. I don't see it. Loveland was good. GTM, my boy, salute. What's your final prediction for the Lakers, Dijon? Far as what, Dijon? What you mean? My final prediction. And I would love to get Miles Turner, a young. That's what I said. A young athletic big. I would love Germany Grant. See, I don't want to get my hopes high. That's why I'm thinking. That's why I said maybe a Reddish, Josh Jackson, Craig. Cause I like Craig over. I'll take Torrey Craig over Covington. I'm not too crazy about Covington. I think Covington is banged up. He more on the downside. AD exactly. That's right. We need a couple of wings. Cause you need that. Cause we play. You're gonna need to throw different bodies at guys. You're gonna need that. I'm not saying the Clippers winning, but he asks was the Clippers a threat? If Kawhi come back, I think there is a threat. You can't deny that. Alfonso was good. Russ, I don't see Russ going nowhere this year. Yeah, I do that. None and THT. Yeah, we need Kendrick Nunn to come back. When did anybody do anybody know when is Kendrick Nunn is coming back? Do anybody know that? Can I get some likes? Can I get the 40 likes? Can your boy get the 40 likes? Um, what when is Kendrick Nunn? Did anybody hear? I know they said January. Oh, 1 or 2 weeks. All right, so and so end of January. Damn, that injury was that bad. It's a long time. Yeah, they said the Hornets want Miles Turner bad, and that's the thing. And teams don't want to see the Lakers. See that's the thing. The curse with the Lakers because a team ain't if they can go another way they would. See that Westbrook thing. A lot of teams wouldn't have been lined up to get Westbrook. So I tell people that don't be. That's what makes it hard, and that was the difference between like Cleveland, even when LeBron was with Cleveland, because Cleveland, even though it was some things towards Brown. It was all right. They still Cleveland, but the Lakers. It's like you got a lot of history. A lot of general managers, a lot of owners just don't want the Lakers to win. If I guarantee you put a poll from all the owners and GM, every owner and GM on the team. They say one team you don't want to win. You don't want to win a championship this year. I guarantee you the Lakers have the most votes. What's the Laker plan for the deadline? Um, I I would love some like wing and like athletic big. If we could somehow come away with like a let's just say a, a Reddish, Josh Jackson, and Miles Turner, phew, that's huge. That's huge. If we could that'd be huge because we have a shot blocking big man. He runs the floor. He don't rebound as much, but he runs the floor. He won't be in Anthony Davis' way. And then some wings. You have a wing and Cam Reddish can shoot. You know what I mean? Could get his own shot. Josh Jackson, a Swiss Army knife. He could play some defense. He athletic. His jumper is hit or miss, but you know what I mean? His jumper got better. And defensively, you could just throw different guys at. That's the thing. You want to be able to throw different. Like when you play guys like the Devin Bookers, that's what the Lakers missed last year. That's what the Lakers missed last year. And that's what I was trying to explain to people. And people were saying, oh, Caruso this. I said, Caruso is more of a hustler. He's not a guy that his defense looked a little better this year, but most of it came off passing lanes. And he may get a stretch where he bone up and play some guys, but for the most part, Caruso is more of a hustler type defender that will fight through screens, which is good. I'm not knocking it, but it's two type of defenders. Like you got some now, like as I said, Josh Jackson on Devin Booker. He's a little bit bigger, he's longer, and if he focusing on possessions, it could cause it probably can, he's just as fast as him. He can cause more of a problem. You know, that'd be the thing. And then not only that, and same thing Gilbert Arenas said, and you got to have a guy, even if he's gonna play some defense, he got to want to play some offense too. So what Devin Booker was doing, Devin Booker had all the energy in the world when he had Caruso guarding him because he can give it his all offense and he could chill on defense because Caruso wasn't impactful on an offensive end. That's the thing, and Gilbert Arenas broke that thing down, and I've been saying that the guys you gotta have them type of guys that can really no, not Jaren Jackson, Josh Jackson from Detroit, not Jaren Jackson. If anybody got mixed up, not Jaren Jackson from Memphis, not the power forward, Josh Jackson, not Jaren Jackson, Josh Jackson from Detroit, the 6'7" wing. He was the fourth pick of the draft. Oh yeah, I take Harrison Barnes. But no, Drummond and it's two different. Drummond is different from Miles Turner. Miles Turner stay on the outside threes, and he's a better shot blocker than Keith Woods. Cousins with Detroit. I mean with Denver. How about Damon Jones? I like Damon Jones. He hustle. See, Lakers can't do that. They can't big name chase. Knowledge was good. He said, Bron need more help again. Yeah, see, Turner could shoot. See, they two different. I disagree. Turner and Drum is two different players. Turner could knock down a three. He runs the floor, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. Drummond is a tremendous rebounder, and he more of a physical presence. Turner and 2, 3, and 3 guys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Turner and 2, 3, and 3. J. Lou was good, bro. Yep. Yeah, I think THC going, that's the only way Lakers can make a move. His contract is lined up for it. Like, cause after Russ, it's THT. So you got Russ and then THT. That contract drops after you get Lakers got like $340 million players. Russ, Braun, and AD. Then it drops all the way down to 10 million. Then 5 million to Kendrick Nunn. Then after that, minimum contracts. What's your team, Knowledge? Yeah, I'm a Laker fan, Knowledge. You know what it is. He said Jeanie Buss need to take control of the team and let Rob instead of LeBron build on his buddies. Michael Morris was good. Yeah, Josh Jackson, Cam Reddish, and Miles Turner. I would love that. You know, if we could somehow find a way. That had to be like a Russ deal because we can't. It would have to be some type of Russ related with that. Can Lakers get Ben and Tobias? No, they can't get both. The Sixers, man, that caught me off guard. But they won't put Tobias Harris. That could be big for them. The Sixers want James Harden. Yeah, James Harden. That's what I'm saying. You got teams really believe they can win. You got a team like Memphis. You can't tell Memphis they can't win this year. You can't tell the Suns they can't win this year. You cannot tell the Warriors they can't win this year. You can't tell the Bucks they can't win. You can't tell Brooklyn they can't win. You can't tell the Lakers they can't win. You can't tell Utah they can't win. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell Miami they can't win. It's too many teams that really feel in their heart. See, anybody can say what they mouth, but in their heart feel they can't win. And that caused, and then you got teams like Cleveland who wants to prove they can make the playoffs without LeBron James. So they looking to make moves. So you're gonna have teams, a lot of teams motivated to do some things. You don't got too many teams that don't. And then you got teams like the Pelicans, like, hold up, this Zion thing's not looking good for us. David Griffin's a prideful man, and he gonna want to go out swinging. He gonna, I'm gonna get fired. I'm not gonna get stuck with this route. I'm trying to make another move to see what I can do. Maybe he may try to trade Brandon Ingram for Ben Simmons. You know, so only team who really satisfied in their space is OKC and Detroit. OKC, Detroit, and Orlando is the only three teams that's I think satisfied with the playoffs. I think them the only three teams. OKC already to their fans brought into patience. Let's do the slow game. Um, Detroit, you see what they doing? They had the number one pick. Let's build. You know, in Houston, but now Houston just like all over the place now. They like kind of like a wild card because they got that John Wall situation they got to deal with. You know what I mean? So they kind of like in different places. But Sacramento is in the place they had to go to the playoffs. They've been talking all that. They wants to make the Sacramento and Cleveland wants to make the playoffs for their own certain reasons. Sacramento feel deep in heart they got to make the playoffs. They had to, so they motivate to make trades. Um, Cleveland, LeBron James left. They motivate to say we can make the playoffs without LeBron James. They motivated. They've been playing well. They ready to go. Um, Minnesota, they has a good team and they beat some good teams. So they feel in a playoff series, Russell, Towns, and Edwards, they feel they can match up. They're not scared of anybody. And the Spurs is just like Spurs is another team just like stuck. I'm gonna tell you, the Spurs and New Orleans is like in the same boat. They not bottomed out. They still like holding off to some hope, but they got like life jacket, the Spurs and New Orleans. Uh the Hornets. They feel they can win. I ain't saying the championship, they feel they can win. The Hawks feel, hold up, man. We went to the conference finals last year. We could get it done. They felt they knocked off two teams in the playoffs. They feel they could get it done. That's what I'm saying. It's too many teams. It's going to be a lot of activities, man. It's going to be a lot. I'll be shocked if it don't be a lot of activity. It's going to be a lot of activity. He said 3-team trade. Jerry said 3-team trade with Russ to OKC for a first, Kendrick Williams, Derek Favors, and somehow we get Eric Gordon. I think he said he wish HD existed in the 90s. That'd be dope. I don't see Russ. If Russ get moved this season, I'll be shocked. I'll be happy, but I just don't see it. It's hard because you look at it. Look what we had to do. We had to give up four active players in a draft pick, a player coming in. It's hard, like especially a lot of teams already got 15 spots, a lot of guaranteed contracts, a lot of team up on a luxury tax. It's going to be hard, man. It's going to be hard. And the Rust, or to get Rust, it's going to be minimum two players. Like minimum, like a guy like a Tobias Harrison and Danny Green, that could get it done. But then you look at would Philadelphia want that? Tobias Harrison, Danny Green for Russ. Then again, to be honest, if I'm Philadelphia, I'll do it. Because Danny Green gives you nothing. Tobias Harris, he consistent. But Russ give you more of an edge in the playoffs. Tobias Harris really don't have no heart. I don't know how long is Tobias Harris' contract. I do believe he has a year after Russ. And Russ will be a free agent at the end of the season. And you kill him two birds in one stone because Danny Green has the following year also. So a trade like that, Tobias Harris and Danny Green for Russ. Oh, I'm not surprised that Atlanta, Denny James. Atlanta is aggressive because they're aggressive. Would I trade Westbrook for Gallinari? I don't think Atlanta ain't gonna make a trade like that. They ain't gonna see trade like that will destroy Trey Young. Russ, you don't want Westbrook in it with Trey Young. It said Darren Fox, Marvin Bagley for Westbrook Reeves, and they not doing that. They're not gonna do that. I'll tell you that right now. I'd love to get Marcus Smart. Oh man, I would love to get Marcus Smart, Desmond. But see, I don't know if Gallinari a good fit for the Lakers. I don't think so. Because you look at it, see, you're looking at just shooting. Okay, let's say him, AD, and Braun. You need something on that wing to play some defense. Gallinari played no defense. And he has zero heart. See, people have to look at the big picture. People forget. Gallinari choked when OKC and they played Houston. Gallinari had zero heart. He stayed hurt. And okay, you put him at the 4. He don't rebound as well. You put Braun at the 3. At the wing, defender AD. Defensively, our defensive front line would be horrible. Can't just look at up. It gotta be 3-team trade. I agree. Well, Russ, I could see like a 3-team trade. Lakers need Patrick Beverly. No one wants Tobias on that max deal. They'll be able to get rid of Tobias Harris. See, one thing we know about the NBA, they like guys like Tobias Harris more than guys like Westbrook. Like guys who don't bother. Like if you look at the history of NBA, those type guys there, coaches love them, organizations. Tobias Harris is like a model citizen. And he do have production. I think it's empty numbers if you ask me, because I watch his game. I don't see no impact in him. But after every game you look, he have 20 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He knocked down a couple threes. But teams like Harris. So I think they could get rid of him. I don't think his contract that bad, but they can't get rid of him. Teams like him. Now, when you have guys like, see, that's why the difference between a Clay and a Boogie. See, Clay, teams like Clay. I'm not putting them in the same space like that, but what I'm saying is Clay, teams like him, so it was more of a Boogie. Nobody, like, teams didn't care for Boogie, like Boogie. So now once Boogie had them injuries, it was like over for him. Goat Mike, what up? Yeah, we have to ask the Pelicans for that trade. Yeah, because one of them trades, they were saying something about we have to ask the Pelicans. But would you think David Griffin would do that? Because he would have to. I forgot how they said it works. Them pick swaps is crazy. But we could possibly have a 25th pick. Yeah, we possibly can have a 25th pick. It's weird how that shit works. Hey, Hunter, look what Hunter said. Hunter said, as a Sixers fan, you don't want Tobias Harris. Laugh, man. Hunter, what you think about Tobias Harris? And he said you trade Westbrook for Bullis, Gotti, and Hassan Campbell. Hey, cause my son is a Sixers fan. He not on Tobias Harris either. He see the same thing I see. What's good, Muhammad? I think the Lakers will take Tobias Harris for Russ. Would y'all do that trade, Tobias Harris and Danny Green for Westbrook? Would y'all do that trade? That trade I could see probably happening because Tobias Harris from Long Island, him and Tobias Harris and what's his name? His cousins. Him and Shannon Fry. Him and Shannon Fry is related. Danny Green from Long Island too. They ain't gonna do no Seth Curry. They don't do. They'll probably do Danny Green because Danny Green got an extra year on his contract. He got this year and next year. Y'all dogging Westbrook. We need to keep none. Yeah, but the thing is, none. The only way we probably gonna have to get good play because he only has a real contract. Yeah, um, Danny Green, uh, Tobias Harris, Shannon Fry. The trade deadline is the 10th. It's a month away. It's the 10th. That month gonna go by quick. Germany Grant. Yeah. THT, I think he definitely could continue playing well. With young guys, you got the key to that is you got to keep them confident. You cannot go off them so fast. Russ for Terrence Ross and Gary Harris. I do that. But then that's still a lot of we no way in the world we could take Jalen Brown. No way. I don't care how bad is if him and Tatum we'd never get Jalen Brown. Oh, I would love Marcus Smart and Germany Grant. It'd be over. Marcus Smart and Germany Grant. Only way we'd probably been poor if Russell didn't having a good year, then maybe. But Boston, I think this year Boston is willing. Andrew Wiggins and Wiseman. Yeah, why would Golden State do that? Golden State would never do that. Golden State, if they gonna make a move, it'd probably be a Wiseman for Turner. They not really trying to mess up too much what they got going on. They ain't trying to mess up too much what they got going on. Joe Green is assistant coach. Joe Green, he from Texas, but that's Danny Green's cousin. He not from Long Island. They said they're supposed to be cousins, but Gerald Green is from Texas. And yeah, if CPT come to the Lakers, that's not happening. That's not happening. Yeah. Yeah, Golden State. Yeah, they make good moves. I like Bob Myers as a GM.